And already this early in the year, I'm already starting to wonder if this is going to be a record year for snowfall by the time we get through this winter.
Wish there was some way of telling what it was going to be like here into the long term. This has been one major winter storm. Salt Lake City had the biggest snowstorm in their history from the same storm.
Wow.
Here we're going to be concerned about fog, a little drizzle, some cool temperatures, and some slippery roads. I'll come back and tell you about that.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. And just ahead after Steve's weather forecast, we'll meet a pair of twins who've waited 50 years to be honored for bravery during the Second World War. Their story when we return.
Well, I'm a little concerned this evening about what the temperature is going to do. If it drops much below 32, we could start to see the roads slick up some. That's already happening in some areas, ice accumulating on power lines and trees as well. And you'll have to watch out tomorrow morning, I think, especially if you go to work early tomorrow morning. Scrape off the ice and be very careful for some slippery spots in the roads. Temperatures now 32, pretty good for most areas. Lynchburg's at that. Richmond is 32 with a report there of some freezing drizzle. Plain old drizzle in Norfolk at 43 degrees. Washington, D.C., though, also with freezing drizzle, now at 30 degrees. Blacksburg 31, Danville 33, Bluefield at 35 degrees. Roanoke, Lynchburg, your current weather conditions and cloudy skies basically. 33 the temperature right now. And by the way, let's just jump ahead a little bit. Look down at the bottom there. Notice the high and the low. Big variation today, right? 34 the high, 32 the low, 33 now. 96% relative humidity, barometer steady at 30.44. Wind out of the south at 5 miles an hour. Those south winds bringing some moisture in. There's a storm system to our south, and it is pumping a little moisture in here. Stationary front just out to the west of us, triggering a little bit of that, but this is not a major winter storm system. As you can see, clouds kind of broken up and scattered all around. The heavier snow today and precipitation in general has been to the north of us. In eastern Pennsylvania, they have picked up somewhere around 3 inches of snow. Up into southeastern Michigan, lower Michigan, right in there, they have picked up now about 9 inches of snow, and rainfall in some of the areas to the south. As you can see, over southern Maryland, some rain. Some of the mountains in western Maryland have been seeing some snow. As for the rest of the country today, it's been an active day. Boy, we've got weather all over this map. As you can see, rain across the deep south and into Texas. And as you go out to the west, we mentioned the record snowfall in Salt Lake City. Another storm system now is gearing up and heading that way. There's some snow right now to Nevada and just entering Utah, and snow also across the southern Rocky Mountains into New Mexico. All right, if you look at the picture right now, we find that we have that low pressure system here gearing up. There are winter storm warnings on. Remember this now, Salt Lake City has had the biggest snowfall in their history, and now they have another winter storm warning on. That low will come through. Winter storm watch is on from South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and into Missouri. You know about the snow we showed you there in Kansas City. More snow to come for them. Let's look at the systems now as they stack up for tomorrow. That low right there with the counterclockwise flow is spinning up some moisture, bringing it up here into the eastern part of the country. Rain to the south, some ice in here as well. We will look, though, for the storm systems over the next couple of days to generally be a little bit warmer, and we won't have to contend quite so much with the freezing precipitation. Here's the way it looks. We will still mainly be in the 30s, maybe some 40s around most of the eastern United States for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at our forecast now. Roanoke and Lynchburg. Tonight, cloudy, foggy, drizzle, 31 degrees will be the low temperature. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a little foggy as well, 38 degrees. Martinsville, Danville tonight, cloudy, foggy, drizzle. Sounds like a song we're going to be singing over and over. 34, mostly cloudy tomorrow and 40. And for the Newer Valley tonight, here's the song again. Cloudy, foggy, drizzle, 33 the low. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and 38. And for West Virginia, there it is. You want to sing along, Nola? Cloudy, foggy, drizzle, 32. And then tomorrow, mostly cloudy, foggy, of course, some drizzle possible there again tomorrow, and 42. So just watch out. If you're going to be driving on the roadways, here's your extended forecast. Look at this. We do stay in it for a while, till maybe Friday. Wow. Okay. Well, but the temperatures will moderate just a little as we start to come out.
All right. The little song will stick with us then for a while.
Yes.
And I guess since if I remember correctly, about this time last week, it looked like it was going to stop about Sunday, and now it's moved on through the week. Looked like a pretty wet week ahead of us, I guess.
I wish we could sing something else right now, yes.
All right, well, maybe next weekend.
Maybe next week.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. Pat Frizzell will be here next with all of our sports action, including the scoop on the Final Four in the NFL, and Duke's winning streak comes to an end. Don't go away, sports is up next.